Dingus and Dongus.
Tomato.
Episode 38.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Kind of sleepy.
Same. I thought the shower might wake me up a little bit, and it just made me more comfy.
Yeah, generally a hot shower. After a hot shower, I just want to go back to bed.
Yep. So we're just not going to record this, and we're going to go to sleep.
Bye.
Bye. Boop, 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 boop.
3 days later. So this time we're talking about Chronicles of Wormwood, out on Avatar Press, written by Garth Ennis, with art by Jason Burrows and others.
Yes.
I felt the book was a bit generic.
The idea of the book is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Antichrist and Christ basically not wanting to do what they're supposed to do and just drink and hang out. Great. Cool. Love it.
Execution wise, it feels like it's been done before.
What?
But one thing is, I'm sure at the time it was released, it was probably pretty fresh and whatever.
Yeah.
But I also...
Well, I don't know. When did Dogma release, the movie?
I don't know.
Surely this was after that.
Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. That's why people listen to this, for me not knowing things.
But, I mean, it's not too far removed from Dogma
Right.
in silliness,
Mm-hmm.
right? It just, there was a lot of instances where it just made me cringe a little bit. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, there were... It feels a little edgelordy.
Yeah. But...
Or maybe very edgelordy.
Right, yeah. I did really enjoy... I literally laughed reading the comic, which doesn't happen often. When they're going to hell, they're driving the Cadillac to hell,
Yeah.
and it's just mines. The road is mines.
There's some pretty good moments like that, kind of sprinkled throughout. I think one of my favorite characters is probably the rabbit.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah.
Everyone else is a shithead.
Right? I don't think they really explain why the rabbit talks. As far as I know.
The Antichrist. What's his name? I forget.
Oh, it's not Damien.
Nope.
It's...
The Antichrist character.
Yeah. We're really good at this.
He did something to make the rabbit talk.
Okay, so maybe it was just like I'm just going to do this because I can.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Once a day I can do some fucky shit.
Yeah.
And I use it on turning noses into penises. And making rabbits talk. And then watching rabbits take a shit in heaven.
Speaking of turning noses into penises, toward the end of the book, when he returns the nose, but then turns the guy's head into a penis, it's like, that's pretty good.
What a dickhead.
One thing I want to talk about is I think it was pretty neat how God apparently went insane the minute he gave mankind free will.
Yep.
It was like, oh wow.
What have I done? I'm gonna jerk off for infinity now.
Well, to me, it was like, oh, so God's kind of like a computer or android. It can't process paradoxes.
I didn't register that at all, but it makes sense.
Yeah, because God is all-knowing, omnipotent, but then to give people free will, it kind of contradicts that.
Right.
It creates a paradox, and that's why he went insane.
He went bonkers.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
And he looks funny. He's got crazy hair. He's got almost like a skullet
Yeah.
going back, and he's just floating around jerking off.
And wearing a giant napkin.
He's pretty much ripped up napkin.
Yeah. The first appearance of Satan was also kind of funny to me. It was like, he just shows up. It's like, can't a dad visit his son?
Like, what's up?
Yeah. It's like, it's not what you typically think of, like, Satan acting,
Right.
right?
He's just a shitty dad, really.
Right.
Yeah.
But that kind of fell away as the book went on, and he became your kind of stereotypical Satan character.
But he didn't really do Satan things. Well, I guess he was trying to be a trickster,
Yeah.
but he wasn't. You always envisioned this menacing thing, and he wasn't really menacing.
No, he wasn't.
He was kind of just a goofball, really. Like a shady, gross goofball.
Oh, Satan, and your shady little shenanigans.
I like that he put, or maybe he didn't. Maybe one of his demons did put the heads on the spikes when they were in hell. And they had like 3 different panels of just ow. Multiple little heads saying ow. So in my head, they were all saying them in different tones. One's just like, ow. Ow. Ow.
You think they ever organize a choir of singing heads?
I would if I'm there for the rest of whatever.
Right?
Like, hey, we're here, y'all. Let's do something with this.
Make the best of this situation. I know you're probably missing your body right now, but you know.
Let's start this orchestra.
What? Is that like Alcatraz?
No, it's an orchestra, but ow.
Oh, ow!
Orchestra.
What'd you think of the art?
It was whatever.
Yeah.
It wasn't too far removed from like Preacher's art almost. And it's just whatever. I didn't like it or hate it.
Yeah, it's I've read a couple books with Jason Burrows as the artist, and I think it's fine, but there's always an aspect of it where like people look creepier than they should. Like something about their face is like something's wrong here.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe it's the teeth. The
Well,
way the teeth are drawn.
I think in this book, being creepy works out.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Pope Jacko being like a sexual fucker, and he's creepy looking, but he's also doing gross things.
Right. I was thinking more of like an Uncanny Valley type of thing, where it's like it looks almost human, but it's just something a little off, and that's what's unsettling about it.
Got it. Okay.
You want to talk about Pope Jacko a little more?
Not really. I mean, unless you have something. He's just...
No, he's just a gross pope from Australia.
Yeah.
It took me a while to figure out where he was from, though.
It took me up until he said he was a red-blooded Australian to figure out he was from Australia.
Yeah. Whenever that happens.
Whenever he told me
Yeah.
that he was Australian is when I figured it out.
I was thinking he was like, I don't know, like from backcountry of like England.
That's what I was
Cockney
thinking.
accent.
With all the years and all
Yeah.
that. That's what I was thinking. But I guess Australian stuff isn't too far
Right.
removed.
So all the English hicks moved to Australia.
They were forced to go there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Australia was a prison colony. Okay.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna go to Hobbiton. That's New Zealand.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go to Australia at some point since I'm there, and then go to Hobbiton. End of story.
Is this something planned, or
Nope. This is something I want to do.
Yeah. Okay. Is this something you wanted to share with the audience?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody! I'm gonna eventually make my way to Hobbiton. Just not. I'll let you know.
Yeah. You said Australia, and my brain's like, oh, hobbits. Okay. Fuck the story.
Okay, that's a good transition. Fuck the story.
The album was Kirk Windstein, Dream in Motion, released during the Great Pandemic. I'm going to keep this one real short. I listened to it once and it was boring as fuck.
Yeah. Okay. I want to say something nice, but I don't know what to say.
Well, the cool thing about it,
It sounds good.
yeah, production-wise,
Yeah.
Yep.
It sounds like it might have been a concept album because all the songs flow into each other. I can't tell when one track ends and another begins, and it seriously sounds like one song until the end.
When it's silence and you're not listening anymore?
No, until, yes and no. When Aqualung, the cover,
Right.
started playing, I was like, okay, so they're going somewhere a little different now. Oh, it's a cover.
It's a cover, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that great of a cover.
No, it didn't really fit the album.
No. Why would you do this?
I don't know.
I really liked the bird beard on the cover. It was a picture of his face, and he has a beard, and then in the beard were birds, 2 birds.
Oh my God, he's turning into a wizard. He's
Radagast,
yeah.
the shit lord.
Where's Kirk from? Is he like
I assume New Orleans.
New Orleans? Oh, New Orleans got a little secret gateway to Middle Earth. That's how you get to Hobbiton.
Yeah, what it is you get on a boat in New Orleans, at the port of New Orleans.
It has to be a steamboat.
And then you just go across to New Zealand. That's the portal.
Up the Mississippi.
Yeah. That's like a country song almost. Steamboats up the Mississippi to
New Zealand.
To New Zealand.
Let's start a country duo and make that happen.
No. There was a reason I chose this album. And I was trying to remember what it was for so long. And then I gave up trying to remember what it was. Then I went and watched Crowbar. And they have 2 songs I really enjoy, and I heard them, and I enjoyed those 2 songs. Mm-hmm. And I still didn't remember why I chose this album.
Oh, so it wasn't just because it's Kirk with Crowbar?
No, there was a reason I chose this album. But I put it on the list so many months ago, I have no clue what the reason was. And I remember, like, I was going to loop it around, and there's going to be a joke or something. I don't remember shit. But there was a specific reason this was chosen, and I don't know what it was. Probably something to do with, like, everything sounds the same, so I'm curious, in Crowbar.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if his solo shit just sounds like Crowbar.
Okay.
Something probably like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you should listen to, like, the first 2 songs.
No, just don't.
Call it.
Just don't listen to it.
I think some of the stuff is pretty cool. Like, production-wise, it sounds really good. And it always impresses me when people can hold out chords for, like, a really long time. Not that it's, like, technically hard to do, but, like, from a self-control point of view as a player,
yeah,
like, just hitting a chord and just let it ring forever, I can't do it. I just can't fucking do it.
Now imagine doing that on stage while people are staring at you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I would be so embarrassed. It's like, people pay money to watch me stand here?
Just turn around. I was like, I'm not looking at you.
And that's why Sun has all the hoods.
Yes.
And all the smoke.
Yep.
Because they're embarrassed.
It's like, we know y'all. Come on. Work with us here.
Right? It's an experience. This isn't music. It's an experience.
It's like an escape room, but you can't escape the music.
Well, technically you can. You just go outside.
It lingers sometimes.
That's true. Depending on how well, Sun gets pretty loud.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to, like, leave the venue, get in your car, and drive.
Just
like,
go home.
5 minutes.
Just go home. Congrats, you won the escape room.
Go home. That's our message to you guys this time around. Just go home.
Yep. Slam the door. I don't know.
It would have been great if I came back with lyrics from
Beyond the Realms of Death?
Yeah,
That's what was in my head.
Yeah, brain just blanked on the rest of that line. Go home, guys.
Dingus and Dongus.
Debacle.